God's masterpiece. Josiah. This is Josiah.
Heyo!
Josiah became king of Israel when he was only 8 years old.
Yep.
Now the country of Israel had a very long line of kings who did many bad things, including Josiah's father and grandfather. These kings did not follow after God, and they ignored his commandments and his law. But when Josiah became king, he did what God wanted him to and followed the example of King David.
Yeah!
18 years after Josiah became king, he sent one of his court secretary, Shaphan, to God's temple.
Thank you.
Many of the kings before Josiah did not take good care of God's house, so it was in need of repair. While they were in the temple, Hilkiah, the high priest, said to Shaphan,
Hey!
"I have found the book of the law in the Lord's temple." So Shaphan took the scroll back to King Josiah and read it to him. When Josiah heard what was in the book, he was greatly upset
Oh, no.
because the people of Israel were not doing the things that God asked him to do, and Josiah knew that God must be angry with Israel for not obeying his commandments. Josiah gathered together all the people of Israel to the temple and read the entire book of the covenant to them. That very day, Josiah and all the people promised that they would obey all of what God commanded with all their hearts and souls.
We better too!
Josiah went on to help Israel become a people fully committed to God. He tore down all the other temples and the idols that they had set up. He got rid of all the people who were doing bad things all throughout Israel. And he did all that was commanded in God's book. Never before had there been a king like Josiah who turned to the Lord with all his heart and soul and strength, obeying all the laws of Moses. And there has never been a king like him since.
Skills with Pastor Steve. This is awesome! I'm so excited! I love art!
Hi guys, welcome back to Mad Art Skills with Pastor Steve. I'm Pastor Steve, and I'm going to give you some mad art skills. You know why? Because I love you, and I want you to express yourself artistically. And since I have the skills, I'm going to pass them on to you. And today, we're doing something super cool. It's called spin art. What? Spin art. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. That's gonna leave a mark. Come on. Ow. Oh! That's a hammy. Welcome back. What we're gonna do today is spin art. This is something super cool. I love it. I'm super good at it. It looks like this. You basically start with a plain white piece of paper. Boring. And you turn it into this. That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna put the little piece of paper in here, and then you crank this little motor thing. I got the different colors. So we've got our colors, and you just turn this wheel, and it's going like 7,000 RPMs. And if you translate that to miles per hour, you divide the 4, carry the 2. Wait, you subtract. It's going really fast. So fast, the velocity just kind of takes over. Ready? Here we go. You spin it, and then you drop the paint on it, and then I'm gonna use this color. Oh, look at that. It's like a symphony. And then, boom, done. Booyah! You're welcome. I really like that one, but what I'm trying to do is recreate my first one, because I think my first one was the best. But no matter what I do, I can't make the same one. I keep trying, and I'm doing the exact same thing I did before. It's going fast, I'm moving quick, boom! But no matter what I do, although that's very cool, it's still not the same. I just can't make the same one again. Each one becomes unique. And that's what we saw in the life of Josiah. Get this, He became the king at 8 years old. What? 8 years old? Are you serious? Who becomes the king at 8 years old? Some of you are 8 years old. That would be like you becoming the president of the United States. That's nuts. Josiah's dad was also a king, and Josiah's grandfather was a king, but Josiah learned that he was unique. See, his father and grandfather, as you saw in the story, they worshiped idols, and they actually built idols for their people to worship. This was not cool with God. God said early on, do not worship any other God but me. Josiah becomes the king at 8 years old, and as he grows up, he realizes that's not right. This is not honoring to God. So he destroys all the idols, leads his people in worshiping God. He was unique. He wasn't like his father and his grandfather. And as God's masterpiece, just as Josiah was unique, you're unique. You know, just look around at the people next to you. Look at that person, that one. They're not like you. You're unique. You're different, just like each one of these. It's made up of pretty much the same thing, but they're all unique. And that's exactly how Jesus created you. You are unique, and God built you that way as his masterpiece. So whenever you see somebody else that can do cool things that you wish you could do, you need to remind yourself, you are God's masterpiece. You're unique, you're different, and God built you that way for a reason. All right, guys, I know this episode has changed your life. Make sure you come back, subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna keep showing you how to express yourself as I teach you mad art skills. Love you guys. I'll see you next time right back here. Yeah. It's not supposed to work that way.